minute. Is it on?
It's on. Okay, welcome to another edition of Crossing the Middle Ministry. We're going to talk today about a few things, dreams and visions, and we're going to talk about fear of the last days, because this is a rescue mission that we're coming to here. It's a rescue mission of the Lord Jesus Christ from or for us, His people, and we're getting into the place where tribulation is starting to take hold. There's no doubt that, we've seen so many earthquakes, we've seen tornadoes and hurricanes and disasters, and now there's a new disease, some kind of a European virus infection that come over on an airplane, and now they think the workers at the hospital actually have this disease that this one person, it was found MIMS disease, or I probably said that wrong, but something like that. There's actually no immunity built up against that in this country, but that's what the Bible talks about. Matthew 24, to be pestilence and earthquakes, and that word pestilence means that diseases, and things like that get up and bother men. And my wife can tell you that last winter was probably the worst winter that we've ever seen. I met a fellow at work, and he was 79 years old. He says, I've never seen a winter like that. Never seen a winter that hard. And I know people used to, winters north of here. Now, the problem with the last winter was it happened in this area. Yes, there's been winters north of here just that bad. Up around New York, the winter we had here was not all that strange. But now this winter, it happened way in the south. So, and it was just devastating to the whole middle and eastern part of our country. So, we're going to read a little bit Matthew 24 and have my honey read. Matthew 24, starting like verse 11. And we're just going to read a little bit of that, and we're going to talk about it, because, Christians, stop being afraid. Stop being afraid. The Lord gave us counsel about that. He said, stop it. I love what Chuck Swindoll said about when it comes to being afraid. If you're a Christian, stop being afraid, because He has promised, the Lord has promised that He would take care of our needs, and we're going to believe Him for that need. Go ahead and read 11.
And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this,
see what that said? He that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Now it's talking about a time of great fear. It's talking about a time of judgment coming on the earth, but we're not a part of that judgment. The Lord has promised to save us out of this. He says, come my people, hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. In other words, He is going to save us out of that time. And, we become so afraid because of the fear of the things coming on this earth. It's one of the things it says here. It says that men's heart will fail them for fear for the things they see coming on there. Not that they're going to be a part of it. Haven't even rescued yet, and you're afraid of it. And, the Lord's saying here, that's why He's telling us this. He's putting this down in word, and He's warning us. This book has been in print for 400 years now, and the words have been around for thousands of years, and the book has been in print. So go ahead and read verse 14.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand.
Okay, so it's a time of warning, a time of preparation. And this is what I'm saying. The Lord is coming on a rescue mission for us. And my wife here can tell you that we don't feel like we're being very much rescued right now. I kind of think about a person being out in the middle of the ocean surrounded by sharks, and the helicopter just can't come quick enough when you're in that shape, especially if you don't have any protection out there in the water. And a lot of Christians are feeling like right now like they're just kind of surrounded by sharks, and there's no help in sight. Can't even hear the engine roar of the helicopter coming to rescue you. Well, you know what? Maybe we've been hearing some roaring in this house here lately. Maybe that's what it is, and we can't quite figure out where it's coming from. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the rescue helicopter is on its way, and I sure hope it is. And you know something? I bet you if you listen real close, you might be able to hear some evidence as well that the Lord is on His way to rescue you. He'll never leave us. His word says He'll never forsake us. And you know what? Even though we've been in this turmoil for lots of days, and I can look back even in this turmoil and I can see the presence of the Lord there. Have some really, really miraculous news about the last days coming up in the future. So, try to listen to our videos. My honey, she's gonna be talking more. I maybe want to get her to do a subject study just with her, and I'll sit here and listen, okay, and do the reading for her. But it just takes time to get things going, and God's going to move, and we'll have more and more things to do, more and more exciting things to read about and study about. Crossing the Middle Ministry is still at the ground level, and God's going to take it to where He wants us to go. And so join us again tomorrow when we will have another great subject on Crossing the Middle Ministry. God bless.